guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Q&A. I posted a couple pictures on Instagram and had you guys ask me some questions there. I love doing these videos because I feel like you guys don't get to know me that well, just sitting here and doing makeup and like voiceovers and stuff. So I love doing these so you guys can just get to know me a little bit better. So let's go ahead and jump in. And the first question says, just wondering, what is your ethnicity? And I am half Filipino. My mom is full Filipino. And the next one is, I'm thinking of starting my channel. Any tips? The tips that I have are get a good camera and just work with your lighting. If I could do natural lighting, I definitely would. I film at nighttime. A lot of you guys know that. I film at night because right now my 3 babes are sleeping. But if you can do like natural light and just use whatever camera you have, but try and make like very good quality videos. Like don't just slap it up just to get a video up. I swear there's a fly in here, so if it keeps going by, I am sorry, but I am not getting up to kill it right now. And yeah, just be yourself and put content out. That's the biggest thing, is that you just want to keep putting things out, and eventually you'll just get more comfortable with it. Like I still feel like I'm so awkward like talking to a camera, but the more and more I do it, the more comfortable I get, and I feel like the better it comes off to you guys. So those are my tips for if you're gonna start a channel. The next question is, I love how your makeup stays matte looking. What's the best primer or finishing spray to keep my makeup from not getting too oily? I'm not sure. My skin, if it looks matte, it's just because my skin is really dry that day. I tried to put like a ton of illuminizers on and highlighter on to make my skin not look like it's dry. But I know that like Smashbox has really great primers, and I think Urban Decay, is it Urban Decay that has like a de-slick setting spray? So I would try the primer from Smashbox and then that setting spray from Urban Decay. What are your favorite MAC lipsticks? My favorite MAC lipsticks are Ruby Woo, but I hate to wear it because it gets so uncomfortable so quickly. And then Blankety and Japanese Maple, 2 nudes that I cannot live without. They are my absolute favorites from MAC. Were you self-taught in baking cakes and makeup, or did you go to school for them? Awesome cakes and flawless makeup, girly. Thank you so much. No, I actually did not get any training in makeup or cakes. I've just been always very into art, and whenever I was pregnant with Noah, that's whenever I got into cakes. I got really bored and I saw something on TV about cakes and I thought, maybe I can do that. I'd never baked a cake in my whole life before. So I made Aaron go get me all this stuff, and I decided I would do a 3-tier cake for my very first cake. And I didn't spray my pans, didn't flour them or anything. Like I had to scrape all the cake out of my pans. We didn't even have central air. The cake was melting into itself. It was just horrible. So then I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it right, and I'm gonna teach myself how to make really awesome cakes because I know that I can do it. So I just would like beg people if I could make them their birthday cake for that year, and then it got to where people were asking me for cakes, and then it gets to where like we had extra fridges and I was doing like a wedding cake plus party cakes every week. So it's been really awesome. And as far as makeup, I have just always loved makeup. Ever since I was little, I would like steal my sister's makeup or my mom's makeup or anybody's makeup. Like if I was at like an aunt's house or anything, I would go and get their makeup and play like secretly. But yeah, I just would practice all the time, and I always did makeup for all my friends and stuff. So no, I didn't get any training in either of them. Serious question, can I be you? So pretty. You are so sweet. You are beautiful yourself. What liner / brush do you use for the best wing liner? I always use my NYC liquid liner. I think it's just the best of the best, and it's only like $3. It can be kind of tricky at first. Like whenever I first started using it, it was a hot mess. But now I've just practiced enough to where I love it. I don't really dabble in gel liner that much anymore. I felt like it was just such a pain. Like my brush would always get gunky and I'd have to clean it all the time. So I always stick to my NYC liquid liner. Best Morphe brushes for blending eyeshadow. I would say anything from the Elite collection. I love that collection so much. Those are my favorite brushes, hands down, from any brushes that I own. I love them better than my Sigma brushes, all of them. I just think they are the best. What makes you most excited about your new house? If you don't know, we are actually moving into our house finally next weekend. We've been waiting a few months now. We're building a house, and I think the most exciting thing about it is that it's ours. Like we got to sit down and pick everything out that went into the house, how it looks on the outside, all of that stuff. And I'm so excited to just make it look like us. Like all like our furniture and our decorations and stuff that we've had before are always from like being really young when we got married and just like having stuff given to us, and that's what we used. So now I'm just ready to make a house look the way I want it to look. So that's what I'm really excited for. What is your favorite dinner to make for your fam? And what activities do you and your hubby do to keep the children busy while you cook? Fellow mommy in need of ideas. Love you and your channel. I love you too. For favorite dinner, I love to make breakfast for dinner. Like, I've always grown up, my dad always did that for us, and that was like my favorite thing ever. My kids love breakfast for dinner, and my little boy is really, really, really picky. So like whenever I do like a huge meal, like if I do bang bang shrimp, my husband and my girls love it, but Noah won't eat it. He won't touch shrimp ever. So I love to do breakfast for dinner because I know everybody will eat it, and it just makes you feel good inside. So that's one of my favorite things to cook for dinner. And what activities do I do to keep the children busy while I cook? I don't know. They're just crazy. They play together all the time, so they're usually busy playing, or Noah loves to draw, so he's usually doing art and stuff like that. So yeah, they just play together, or my husband will play with them. And then as far as like baking cakes, if that's what you were asking, I always do that at night when everybody is asleep. Someone asked if I'm still curling my hair with a wand. Yes, I am. In the picture that I had posted and like my curls right now, I use a 32mm from Numi. That's what I usually use on like an everyday basis. How do you do mommy time and work? I have 2 little ones, 2 years and 4 months, also having a hard time juggling my time. How do you keep so stylish? I swear I would not be the mommy in sweats, but it's hard. Any fashion tips? You're my motivation. How do I do mommy time and work? I always do mommy time and like wife time during the day. So I'm always taking care of my kids during the day, or taking care of the house, or running errands, all that stuff during the day. And then I work at nighttime. It's not ideal for most people. I do not sleep very much, but that's just the way it works out. My husband works nights, so I don't feel guilty that I'm not spending time with him. And then my kids are asleep, so I don't feel guilty not spending time with them. And it just is the best way that it works out for me. And as far as being stylish, pick things that are comfortable but cute at the same time. It takes just as much effort to put on a cute top as it does like a raggedy old t-shirt. You're still just slipping it over your head, and if it's comfortable, then you're gonna be able to wear it more, and get pieces that you can mix and match. So you don't have to have like a whole closet full of clothes, but you can have a lot of different options as far as like mixing and matching and getting a lot of different outfits out of them. If you could be any animal in the world, what would you be and why? Love you. I love you too. And I love this question. I would be a white tiger. I think they are just so majestic and beautiful. And whenever I was little, I wanted to be Princess Jasmine so badly. And she has a white tiger, and I just wanted one, like ever since I was little. I remember asking my dad, like, please get me a white tiger for my birthday, please. We could put it out in the yard or whatever. I always wanted a white tiger, so I would definitely be a white tiger. I think they're just so beautiful. Best My Lip But Better shades. I would say Vintage Rose from Gerard Cosmetics is definitely my favorite right now, or Rodeo Dry from them. It's just a really beautiful like My Lips But Better shade for every day. And then she also asked, what's my favorite high-end foundation? If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I don't wear high-end foundation that often. I usually love my drugstore foundations, but if I was going to pick one that I'm just completely obsessed with is a Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It is a very beautiful foundation. I am completely obsessed with this. How do you stay in shape? You look amazing. Thank you so much. You have no clue what a comment like that means to me. I've always struggled with my body and what my body looks like, especially in high school. I had a very, very hard time with it, and I still do. Even after having 3 kids, especially after having 3 kids, you just see your body change. I don't think anybody can understand it unless you've been through it. Being pregnant, you just see your body changing all the time, and it's like you know that it's bringing this beautiful life, but you do. You see yourself getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I've done that 3 times. So now my body definitely isn't what it was before whenever I was in high school. I would kill to have my high school body now, but then I was also running all the time, and I was in cheerleading and all this stuff, and I don't have time for that anymore. I'm busy being a mom and being a wife, so I just squeeze in workouts whenever I can. So sometimes I'll do T25 if I have the time. If not, I will just try and squeeze in some squats and a little bit of abs or whatever I can do at nighttime before bed. So I don't have a lot of time to be working out, but I do try and squeeze them in whenever I can. What is your favorite drugstore brand of makeup? I would say NYX, if that counts. You can get it at Ulta in the drugstore section, but if NYX doesn't count, then I would definitely say L'Oreal. Favorite foundation and eyeshadow palette of the month. My favorite foundation right now is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and then favorite eye palette, I'm still hooked on the 35T palette from Morphe. What kind of hair products do you use? I use all kinds of different things. The shampoo and conditioner that I'm using right now, I love. I'll be sharing it with you guys soon. But as far as like styling, I love Chi, and I love like the L'Oreal line, and I also love Kenra products. What is your favorite snack or food, and what do you do to de-stress? My favorite snack is the Boom Chicka Pop Sweet and Salty. That's their kettle corn, and I'm obsessed with it. Thanks to my friend Dana, I've went through so many bags of that, it's embarrassing. And then my favorite foods are sushi and Chipotle. And what do you do to de-stress? I love to just like hang out with my kids and my husband, and I also love to listen to music. I like really chill music in general, so I love just listening to really good music and just hanging out. What is your favorite full coverage foundation? Like I said, I've been obsessed with that Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and then my drugstore one is the L'Oreal Pro Matte, but I have to mix an illuminizer in it, but I love the coverage of that foundation so much. What nationalities are you and your hubby? And if different, how did your family values differ, or were they the same? Any second languages for either of you, and what a beautiful family you have. Thank you so much. I'm half Filipino, and then he is half Spanish. That's why he has those beautiful green eyes. And if they have different family values, no, we had the same family values. And any second languages, both of us can speak like a little bit from both sides. So I can speak a little bit of Tagalog, and then he can speak way more Spanish than he lets on. Like he can have full-on conversations, but for me, I can only understand like way more than I can speak. I can have like very, very limited sentences, but like hearing two other people talk, I can understand a lot of what they're saying. So that's it for you guys' Instagram questions. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and getting to know me a little bit more. Let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos because I love filming them. So if you'd like to see more, then just give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video, and it'll be the tutorial for this look. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys.